Hey friends, have you ever stepped out in summer instantly drenched and thought, why does it feel like I'm walking through someone's breath? Well, you're not alone. From New York to New Delhi, people are sweating more than ever. And it's not just the heat. It's also how our cities are designed, how our clothes are made, and even how capitalism has quietly altered our relationship with the weather. Today we're diving into the untold story behind this increasing discomfort, something that goes far beyond climate change. And hey, if this kind of deep dive interests you, consider subscribing. Here on Mr. America, we explore stories that mainstream media often glosses over. You've probably heard someone say, it feels like the inside of a mouth. And weirdly enough, that metaphor is closer to reality than we realize. Cities like Houston, Kolkata, and Cairo are turning into moisture traps. Why? Because they're built with materials that absorb and re-release heat like concrete and asphalt. But here's the kicker: humidity locks in body heat, making it impossible for sweat to evaporate. That's the body's natural cooling system failing. This effect even has a name: wet bulb temperature. Once it crosses 35 degrees Celsius, it becomes physiologically impossible to survive for long periods outside, even in the shade, even with a fan. And guess what? In the past 10 years, South Asia has experienced wet bulb conditions dozens of times. It's no longer hypothetical. Have you ever felt this mouth-like sensation in your city? Drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear from different parts of the world. But why hasn't this crisis been met with urgency? Because sweat sells. Think about it. The more we sweat, the more we buy cooling solutions. Fans, air conditioners, deodorants, antiperspirants, moisture-wicking clothes. Companies like Unilever, Procter & Gamble, and even LG or Daikin have seen double-digit growth in heat-related product lines. There's a silent gold rush happening in your armpits. This isn't about personal comfort. It's become a $90 billion industry built on climate discomfort. And here's the real twist. This industry relies on us feeling sweaty and sticky all the time. And if you've made it this far, maybe consider subscribing. We connect the dots others won't. Let's be real. Not everyone gets to fight the heat equally. In the United States, low-income neighborhoods often lack trees and green spaces. They're literal heat islands, sometimes 10 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than wealthier parts of the same city. In India, the poorest families often live in tin-roofed homes, which can be 20 degrees Celsius hotter inside than the air outside. No AC, sometimes not even a fan. In France, during the 2003 heat wave, 15,000 people died, most of them elderly, poor, and alone in unventilated apartments. And yet companies push premium cooling solutions instead of advocating for equitable infrastructure, like tree cover, better ventilation, and smarter urban planning. So here's the mystery. Who benefits when people sweat? And maybe more importantly, who suffers when staying cool is a luxury? Solutions exist. Cool roofs painted white can reduce indoor temperatures by 5 degrees Celsius. Passive ventilation systems can replace expensive ACs. Urban tree cover can lower city temperatures by up to 10 degrees Fahrenheit. But these solutions don't make companies money in the short term. That's why they're not being scaled. Meanwhile, cities like Tokyo are experimenting with heat alert systems. And Ahmedabad, India, was one of the first to develop a heatwave action plan after losing over 1,000 people in 2010. Still, too few cities are acting proactively, because until now sweating has been treated as a personal problem, not a policy failure. So, next time you wipe sweat from your forehead or complain that it feels like the inside of a mouth, know this: it's not just the weather, it's how we've built our world around the wrong priorities. Cooling should be a right, not a luxury, and sweating, it shouldn't be the price we pay for living in modern cities. What do you think? Will companies ever prioritize sustainable cooling over profit? Or is this the new normal we'll have to adapt to? Let's talk in the comments. If you found value in this, please subscribe to Mr. America. We're building a community of people who think deeply, question boldly, and want a better designed future. Until next time, stay cool, literally and figuratively.